Hi, everybody. I'm Elida Zweidler-McKay with ZM Coach, where we're all about helping you take your leadership and your career to the next level, whether that's at your current company or somewhere else. So today I wanted to talk to you about something that I've noticed, I've been thinking about in terms of like the word coach and how we use the word coach to mean different things in different contexts. And I want to start by telling you a story. I have a friend who has a nephew who is a professional basketball player. And because we've been friends with him for a long time, we had the privilege of sort of knowing this kid when he was in high school, and even a little bit before that, and sort of watching as the family and the kid himself invested time and energy and money into getting him a really good trainer, a really good coach, and then getting him on really good teams with really good coaches, and how that contributed all the way through from those early young days to high school to then college to then the pros. And it really struck me as I thought about the difference between that experience and what happens in the corporate world. So in the corporate world, corporations tend to buy coaches or pay for coaches only for their executives, and in many instances only for their senior executives. That's the point in someone's career in which an outside party like the company they work for will hire a coach for them. Now, I've done that kind of coaching. I have been employed by companies that brought me in to coach someone who was at a senior executive level. And I like doing that work. I think it's really fun. I think the challenges that really senior executives face are interesting ones. But it always felt to me like I was coming to the party a little bit late. Like by the time someone is a senior executive, they have established their ways of working. They've established their theory of leadership for the most part. They've managed people for better or for worse. And some of them had really good skills and good instincts and ways that they knew how to lead people that were really quite effective, and others not so much. They had certainly done well enough to get to the executive, the senior executive levels, but their management styles and some of their leadership skills and even some of their personal executive presence wasn't quite where it needed to be, and that's why I was being brought in to coach them. But in some cases, it was quite a challenge to get them to make a shift at that point in their career because they'd been doing it a long time and they had developed sort of some rigidity about how to operate and what it meant to be a leader and what it meant to control people or lead people. And some of that was sort of antithetical to what I know from working with my own clients and what research shows that it takes to really be an engaging leader where you're getting people's energy and excitement and motivation behind their work. So that's why I launched the coaching program that I launched, which is targeted specifically toward middle level and early stage managers, because I think that when you're first starting to manage people, or when you've been managing a team and now it's time to move up to managing or leading a team of teams or directing a department, those are the real opportunities to build your skills and build your muscle and sort of go in and do a great job from the start. Because I think, at that stage in your career, there's more room for learning. You're ready to learn, you're eager to learn, and the world is in front of you. It's your oyster to be harvesting these new ideas and these new strategies so that you can really be effective. And then the byproduct of that, what I've discovered through coaching the people that I've coached at that level over the last several years, is that for a lot of people, building those leadership skills is what's necessary in order to get to the executive ranks. If you are someone who doesn't yet have a really strong executive presence, or you don't yet know how to speak up and get your voice heard, or you're struggling to get the people around you to buy into the programs or the ideas that you've got, it's going to be really difficult for you to get that promotion in the first place. So you're in kind of a catch-22, because to get the coaching, you need to be at a certain level, but to get to that level, you need the coaching. So again, this is why the coaching that I've created and the programs that I've created focus on that mid-level professional who you're not yet at the point where your company is likely to pay for your coaching. This is something you're going to invest in for yourself so that you can get to that next level, so that you can get the skills and the experience and the executive presence and the mindset that you need to take your career to that next level. So I think there's a core set of skills that people need in order to be effective. And I've put that together over the 20 years of my career, looking at what it takes for leaders to be effective, what it takes for leaders to lead people through change and through challenges, and to have people give their best work so that you create the kind of results that get you noticed. And I've put all of this together in a coaching package that covers what I call the 5 Ps. Knowing your purpose, your developing your executive presence, being able to work in partnership, having a perspective on the group dynamics and the organizational dynamics that are likely to throw you off track, and finally having a strong eye on performance and continuous improvement in your own performance as well as that of your team. So we dig into skills and strategies in each one of those areas to really help you take your career to the next level. Like I said, whether that's moving up in your current organization or making the most of a recent promotion so that you can really hit it out of the park and be considered for the next one, or whether you're trying to think about going somewhere else and how you leverage the skills and experiences that you've built already in your career to have that next move not be a lateral one, but really take your career forward onto the next level and the next step. So, in sports, kids don't wait until they're in the pros to get a coach or get a trainer for themselves. They start working with someone as soon as they show some potential, and that's what I would recommend you to do as well. If you feel like you have the potential to be more in your career, to do more than you're doing now, to make more of a contribution than you're making now, you are exactly the kind of person I would love to help. You're exactly the kind of person I feel like I can help. And I would love to have an opportunity to talk with you and work with you to make the most of that vision that you have for yourself and really help you take your career to the next level. The best way to do that is to book a call with a member of my team. You can do that at zmcoach.com/apply. You get on the phone for about 45 minutes with one of my colleagues, and you'll talk with them about where you are now in your career and where you want to go. And if we can help you get from here to there, and show you the strategies and the way to do that, we'll talk to you about what that could look like. Excuse me. If we feel like we're not, oh my gosh, if we feel like we're not the right person to get you where you want to go, I will let you know that too, and see if we can point you to other resources, because our goal is to help everyone who wants a coach get the kind of coach that's going to help them be successful. Hope you're doing well. We'd love to talk with you soon. Take care.